Back again in the kitchen with Chef Hubert Waldron, and today we're making his specialty meatballs. And so right now he is mixing in his stainless steel bowl. Here's a shot of Chef Hubert. Smile so everyone can see you. Okay, he is mixing up 3 pounds of ground turkey, lean ground turkey. And you know, many times we have meatballs, but this is a turkey meatball. And he's adding in, this is half of a medium onion.
Yes, half of a
Half of a medium onion he's adding, chopped. And then here in this plate he has all of his seasonings, so he's about to add some garlic. This is how much garlic is this, baby?
This is 1 tablespoon of garlic.
1 tablespoon of garlic, so about 3 or 4 cloves. And then he's adding some Italian parsley.
That's 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of Italian parsley.
2 tablespoons of
Scallions, chopped. And then he's adding some thyme.
That's 1 teaspoon of
1 teaspoon of thyme. And then to that he's adding some chopped yellow peppers, sweet peppers. Okay, so you have all of that wonderful seasoning. Oh, the aroma smells fantastic. And he's mixing all of that in, adding the seasoning in. And he's adding next some black pepper. And this is about 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Oh, that black pepper, we're not going to sniff that too closely. And now he's adding some basil.
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of basil.
The basil is very strong.
So the basil is really strong, so you don't want to overpower what you're having. You want to be able to taste all of those wonderful seasonings that are in there. And next he's adding some Parmesan cheese. Ooh, we all love Parmesan cheese. This is
2 large tablespoons.
2 large tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. Okay. And then next he's going to add some white wine. How many of you have ever had meatballs, white wine in meatballs? This is a first. How many tablespoons?
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of white wine. That's cooking. Is that cooking white wine, or I guess you can drink it. White wine. You can have a drink, but we cook with it.
Cooking white wine has too much sodium in it. So.
Okay, so this is just not advertising, but this is Gallo Family Chardonnay. Okay, and then we have 1 3/4 cups of panko breadcrumbs. And why are you using panko? Most people use regular breadcrumbs.
Because it makes it moist.
Okay, so there you have it, the answer. That panko breadcrumbs make your meatballs nice and moist and fluffy. You know, when we think of panko breadcrumbs, we think about, you know, fried shrimp or something.
Then you add ketchup.
He's adding tomato ketchup. And again, he's using
3 tablespoons.
3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup added to that. I wish you can smell the aroma of all of those seasonings together. I know nothing's cooked yet, but it just smells amazing. So that's 3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup. We still have a couple ingredients. He's adding a little half and half. Now, why are we adding half and half?
So that it would be moist.
Okay, moist. We have some half and half, and you're adding 2 tablespoons of half and half. Okay. And then we have one more ingredient to add, which is 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
Okay, 2 eggs. And all of that is going to be really worked together and mixed in. And you know, one of the things with here you have to use your hands. You actually fold it in. So you see him folding it in. And one of the things with meatballs, one of the things that we do with our busy schedule, just to give you an insight, is that Hubert cooks a batch of this, and you're going to see him. He's going to spoon it out on a dish. That after it's baked, one of the nice things is that you can actually freeze the meatballs. You know, after it's cooled, you can put the whole tray in the freezer if you or on a plate or something. And once they're frozen, then you can actually store them individually. So if you want to take a dish, if you want to have 3 meatballs, or you want to make a meatball sandwich or something, you don't have to, you could just take those meatballs out. And so the key to all of this is planning ahead. You know, when you cook in a large batch and you're able to freeze them, one of the best things that you can do is buy yourself a vacuum sealer. It saves you time and money, where you can cook whatever it is and you can vacuum seal it, and all you have to do is just heat it up and go. I think one of the biggest problems that we all face, well, many of us women face, well, not us, many women face is what's to eat for dinner, what's to cook. And most of the time you're hungry, so you don't know what to do at that point. So here, Hubert's gonna, using an ice cream scoop, he's gonna actually put on, wow, those are perfect meatballs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want, you can roll them too.
You can roll them too. Are you gonna roll them, or he's not gonna roll them? Okay. So there you go. With the ice cream scoop, you know, you have perfect shaped meatballs, and you see all of that wonderful seasoning, you know, just coming through. I'm going to give you a close-up of this to see. It's chunky. You have all that chunky seasoning coming through, and you can see that, how awesome it is with all of the seasoning coming through, and it smells wonderful too. So now, how long are you going to bake this for, Hubert?
Just about 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Because later on he's going to actually make marinara sauce from scratch. Are you going to do that tonight?
Yes.
Okay, so the next one time you're going to see him do the marinara sauce. And what we do is we freeze those.
Or if you want, you can make it into a ball if you
Yes.
like it. If you make it, you can roll it.
Okay, so he's rolling it, and
here you have perfect meatball.
you have a perfect meatball.
Yes.
Okay, so there we have it, folks. You bake it for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, and once it's cooled, you can actually put it on a plate, or and you can freeze them individually, and then you can store them away. And when you need a quick meatball sandwich, or you have your marinara sauce, he's going to make marinara sauce on the side, and then we can always add that over the meatballs, and you have a meal. So there you go, folks. In less than 10 minutes, you've made meatballs, and you're going to bake it, and I'm sure, I can just tell you, it is absolutely delicious. So thank you for joining Chef Hubert on how to make perfect meatballs and delicious meatballs, and we'll come back later and show you how to make perfect marinara sauce. Thank you. Bye.